We are having a mock presidential election for the students in our school. We've started in guidance classes by registering to vote. Each student has filled out a registration card, just like the adults have to do to register. And they are bringing it to the registration table. They are checked off to make sure that they are a citizen of our school community, and then they are shown where they can vote at one of our polling booths. Well, as citizens of the United States, we are very fortunate that we have the right to vote. Many countries, you don't have the right to vote for who their leader is. So we've been talking about that in our guidance classes. And we also talk about that having the right to vote is also a responsibility, that it's not something we have to do, but as citizens of the United States, it's our responsibility to at least participate in the process of choosing who our leader will be.
The speech and debate team at Rossview is sponsoring Rossview's first ever presidential forum debate in front of the whole school. We have a team for Trump and a team for Clinton, divided into economics, healthcare, and education and foreign policy. And we're discussing the issues that matter today regarding the presidential election of 2016.
I think one of the biggest challenges when they had to think about the question and answer it exactly like it's asked, because they're researched, they know the topics, they know the information, but then to make sure that they say exactly what they want to say, they sit down and go, wow, I forgot that point. So to really make sure they get the point across and not get bogged down in too much information.
A lot of things are difficult about it, but I would say the hardest part is definitely we're prepared, honestly, but we don't know the question that's going to be asked. Just like the presidential candidates, they don't know the questions that will be asked. So we know our subsections of like economics and economy and stuff like that, but we don't know the specific questions. So we have to be on our feet, well engaged, and knowledgeable about the whole subsection.
I feel like that a lot of them have received a big education today in a couple of ways. They learned about the election, they learned about issues, but they also got to see my debate students stand up and talk about issues that they maybe were unfamiliar with. My students had to talk about things that they did not agree with. They were not allowed to speak for candidates they supported. We had a random draw. So they got to see that. The audience got to see what it was like to speak in an educated way on issues that maybe they didn't agree with.
My goal is to set an example that it's important to understand both sides of the ticket, if you will, and really set an example to them that being knowledgeable is crucial in a presidential election.